May hapon.
They are the beautiful ladies behind Bingo Pwede Na Ba. Unsa man ba and what is it about?
Correction, it's Bingo Pwede Na.
Pwede na, okay.
So the story about Bingo Pwede Na is based on Yums, a depressed teenager who lets her stuffed toy penguin decide her fate on whether or not she would kill herself or not. That's the story.
Alright, thank you. This time we'd like to ask Direct Don Santos. Please. What's G all about?
Hi, good afternoon. Thanks for having us here in Cebu, first off. G is, it's about a cancer-stricken teenager, and he comes up with a bucket list. So, dun sa bucket list niya, tutulungan siya ng mga tropa niya on how to fulfill it. And then, dun mag-start yung journey nila, and then dun masusubukan yung pagkakailangan nila. So,
Thank you so much, Direct. And of course, Mark, what role do you play here?
Maayong hapon sa inyo. Thank you so much sa pag-invite sa amin. Ako dito si Wax. Ako yung parang clown sa tropa. Ako yung pinakamakulit, ako yung pinakamagulo, at pinaka-experiencado. So, kumbaga, sila, hindi pa nila natatry yung mga ganitong bagay. So, then ako pabalik na ako. Yes. So, yeah.
Thank you. How about Gabby and Khalil from LSS? Please tell us more about this film and of course your roles in it.
Hello, maayong hapon sa ating lahat. Maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay ng oras para sa amin, para sa Pelikulang Pilipino. Ang LSS po ay isang pelikula tungkol sa dalawang strangers na si Zach at saka si Sarah na mag-meet sa isang commute. So, they met at a very random time in their lives. Si Zach ay isang IT, work from home IT. Pinagdadaanan naman ni Zach ay hinahanap niya ang kanyang biological father. And in love siya sa best friend niya. So, gusto niya kumami din sa best friend niya, pero torpe siya. Then, on a random commute, on his way to his best friend's house, he meets Sarah. Then si Sarah.
Sarah is an aspiring, thank you for joining us today, Barang. So Sarah is an aspiring musician and songwriter. She's willing to do everything for her brother since ulila na siya. And she's also willing to do everything just to reach her dream. And the story is about two strangers being connected by the music of Ben and Ben. So Ben and Ben is really evident in this movie. Siya yung mag-connect sa characters namin. Mainly, their music is the one being presented in this movie. And also, of course, the plot, the story of Zach and Sarah.
Thank you very much. This time, I'm sure you all would want to ask questions sa atong mga guest nga po na. Who wants to start it off?
Hi guys, welcome to Cebu. I'm Rob from Cebu. So my question is, did you have this all figured out that your film will be included in PPP? And how was the journey from filmmaking and then your movie to be included in the roster of PPP?
So we've already planned this for a year. Our classmates won the last Sinikabataan, so we planned to join this one. So we studied about film for over a year, and then when the time came, we were very busy, so we weren't very sure with the story, editing everything. But when the time came, we just shot it in an afternoon at my classmate's house, and then we had no expectations at all because we have done better films. So it was quite a shock that we actually got into the finals.
Actually, I joined last year. I started last year with filming, so I was new to the medium because I'm more of a sketcher than a filmmaker. So I joined last year and I saw it wasn't really good, so I accepted the fact that I wasn't getting in, and then I found out my classmate got in, and I used that as an inspiration throughout the year to study film for an entire year, and it was part of my short-term dreams to be part as a finalist. And then when the time came, we had to shoot for Bingo Pwede Na. I was, you could say, hopeless because we were cramming everything because I was a graduating student, so the stress of everything and all the performances we had to perform to complete the course, and it was, we had to cram everything, that's all I can say. And then I was at the point where I said, okay, I'm gonna join again next year. I can wait for another year. And then they called that we got the finalist, and it's still a shock until now that we got it, because I've seen better films and more capable people who got in. It's really a once in a lifetime opportunity for me.
Ang LSS naman, this is actually originally planned to be submitted for last year's PPP. So medyo parang almost 2 years in the making nitong movie na to. When we were offered the project, yun talaga yung gusto nilang gawin, Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino. But then, the whole process of creating the movie was pushed forward. So we didn't make last year's PPP kasi hindi pa namin nasimulan. Thankfully, when we were doing the film na, we were able to get this year's PPP. We were part of the first three entries to be launched, and we're really happy to be experiencing this festival for the first time. Yeah.
Hi. So, yung G yung sa amin, to be honest, whenever I pitch a project to a producer, wala sa utak ko yung this is for PPP or MMFF. So, it wasn't originally intended for PPP. It's for a commercial run. But after the producers saw a few clips of our movie, they told us that they want to, join the PPP. And so we were like, sige, tara, let's try it. And then, just like a few weeks ago, we were told that we made it, and so masaya kami na we got it.
Daghang salamat. Next question, please.
Originally, it's my concept. It was actually a rejected script I had last year. I had to write a few scripts in preparation for this year's Sinikabataan. I had to train myself to write better. So when I suggested Joanna the idea, I told her, Joanna, what if I could tell you about my idea last year? And I told her about the script, and she said, I actually like this one better. So that's why we had to cram everything in under 3 days from the storyboard and all. By the way, Pingo is actually my stuff too. Pingo. I don't want G. Yeah.
Is it working on a project so you're working together?
Okay. For me, when I work alone, I don't really get much criticism. I mean, for me, because I'm working by myself, I don't have a partner to check out my flaws or to correct me if I'm doing things right or wrong. So working with Joanna was new to me because throughout the year I started filmmaking, I was usually working alone. So it's my first time working with someone, and it's good. I get to see the flaws of what I'm doing wrong. I know where to improve next. So yeah. Thank you.
This is for Gabby. Gabby, you're mostly known for doing TV, mainstream stuff. How's the experience of being working on this movie and being part of the festival before?
Well, it's a different experience. First of all, you get to work with different people involved in the film industry from the very start. And it's a breath of fresh air. Kasi a lot of knowledge are coming in. I've been absorbing a lot of new learnings every time I go to work for this actually say that I'm willing to do more films, to be actually more exposed when it comes to films. And especially with Khalil, he's been really influencing me when it comes to films, when it comes to working with different talented people in the film industry. And I could really see myself doing more. So, really enjoy talaga.
This question is for both of you guys. G is kind of, I see it as parang a mix of melancholy and at the same time just trying to push from a lot of good experiences in the middle of a bad experience. How are you guys planning to marry sadness and also excitement in the film?
We really hope that we were able to pull it off in the movie, but I just really can't say much because I don't want to preempt the story because there are a lot of twists to say in the movie. But here's the thing, I have always been a fan of Baguettes from the 80s and then Parico from the 90s, and not for anything, I mean, I'm very humble in saying this, we are trying to, be that movie for this generation. So it's the only proper movie for this year's PPP, and so that's I'm so sorry talaga hindi ko siya magkwento na gusto, pero I think you should get to watch it kasi it's a very malungkot movie, but hopefully it's gonna touch your hearts pagka napanood yung ending. So yun, nandun kami sa animated pero human pa rin sila. The sense of realism is there. Na at the end of the day, you would want to talk to your best friend and be assured that you love that person. You like.
As for the acting, sorry.
Okay lang. Mabigla lang ako. Hindi yan siya perfect. Buti sinamahan na talaga ako eh.
You're kind of like cheering up a friend and like considering morality at the same time cheering them up, but also empathizing in the situation.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Siyempre inisip din namin na si Moko yung pinakamahina nun sa grupo na kailangan namin kasi basically may cancer siya eh. So kapag may cancer yung isang tao, parang gusto mo na ibigay yung lahat eh. Yung suporta until kasi hindi natin alam kung makakasurvive pa siya or hindi. So kumbaga hanggang sa nabubuhay siya, susuportahan namin siya. And yun, tulad nga nun, dun nabuo yung samahan mismo. Dun yung makikita, yung adventure, kung paano namin malalagpasan yung mga nangyari along the way. Kaya, yeah, it's a very adventure talaga ng movie na sana mapanood nyo talaga. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For LSS, how was the experience in creating LSS? And the characters are average people. They go on a commute and things like that. How do you relate to your characters, and how do you think these people are going to influence their readers? And what things do they want to influence their readers on?
So work experience ko, the whole experience of shooting the film, for me it was one of the most colorful sets. Hindi lang sa casting crew, kung hindi din sa storya at sa musika. It felt like we were in this world where music was the harmony of the emotion talaga. So whenever we do scenes, meron siyang parating partner na kanta ng Ben and Ben na sa pool dun sa storya. So, yun, parang it's a very different attack, I guess. It's a different take on a typical romance comedy movie. It has very different beats also. Yun yung pagkakaiba niya technically. And then how I would relate to my character. Well, before I entered showbiz, I actually wanted to be a software engineer. So during the start of the movie, when I was doing my preparations, I thought to myself, ano kaya yung magiging mannerisms ko, mga ugali ko, kung naging software engineer na talaga ako. So, doon nagsimula yung preparations ko. And doon ko binild yung relatability ko to my character. And then my character also has his own family issues that were also similar, I guess, in my personal life na dinugtong ko na lang din in terms of emotion. Pero yeah, makukuha ng audience. Yun nga, it's a story of, it's very relatable kasi sobrang halos passion fairy tale na hindi. Because you meet someone on a bus, on a commute, that na hindi mo alam na siya pala yung magbabago ng pananaw mo. And it could happen anytime in any person's life that you could meet someone who sparks change in you just because of a few conversations. Parang yun kasi yung nangyari din sa yung ano ng characters hindi talaga siya, hindi kami, after that meeting, hindi kami nagkita ulit for a long time. Parang yun yung naging story ng dalawa. So it's seeing glimpses and moments in Zack and Sarah's life pero magkakahiwalay na timelines, magkakahiwalay na taon, buwan. So yun. Marami rin makukuha lessons sila, I guess, in the movie's situations and the scenes, for sure.
How can I relate from my character Sarah? Since she's an aspiring musician and songwriter, her main goal is to be included in the music industry. So me entering the showbiz industry naman, I can relate with a lot of rejections, a lot of no's, a lot of long lines, long queues, a lot of self-doubt. So maybe dun yung pinanggagalingan ko to build my character. We share a lot of those moments. And also, in the family side naman, I'm also very family-oriented, so I can relate to Sarah when it comes to that. Pero I feel like the main thing talaga na nakaka-relate ako sa kanya is the rejections and the hardships. So, yeah, Sarah's character is very close to me, very close to my heart, and I enjoyed building the character around Sarah. And for my work experience, since I'm new to this whole thing, to this whole film industry, naninibago pa ako when it comes to the cameras. Of course, we're using Cinemaless, very, very far from TV camera setups, so it's a lot of adjusting, maraming nakikinig ako sa iyo, gusto ko sige, first lead. And then, a lot of, when you're doing a film and you're the lead, it's important to collaborate with the director. It's important na iisa kayo ng vision. And you can also suggest what's your input, kung ano man yung gusto niyo for your character. Kasi diba, tulungan pag movie. So, dito ko na-experience yung talagang planado lahat. Hindi parang TV na, of course, we air Mondays to Fridays, so basically anything can happen, anything can just, you have to act this out, this is the script. Dito talaga, it's a journey, it's a process, it's a collaboration with everyone, from the DOP, from the cam-op, to the director, to your co-actor, so it's really a crazy ride. Sobrang saya.
Okay, this time,